And we are live. Today is Sunday, September 26th. But K-Pro, we don't go live on Sundays. What's going on?
We can do whatever we want.
That's true. It's the
Yeah,
first
we're.
thing.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I have my.
That's okay.
Yeah. So we
You as
decided to
well.
go live because this is a very, very tardy PowerPoint presentation. I have had over 10 people message me. And I am making plane reservations. Is World Series of Fenn happening? And I keep saying I have a PowerPoint, and they're like, then get it up there. So
That's what
that's
she
what I'm
said.
doing.
Yes,
You're
that's
not
right.
13, honey.
Honey, let me watch The Office. Come on. All right, let me put this on Reddit. See how many people rip this apart. All right. Yeah, so World Series of Fenn. Get out here, everybody. Just no, we don't want to see fingers crossed, Hooli. We want you to get out here. You can stay in your room and just zoom in with everybody so they don't actually see you if you
No,
want.
she could be a cool observer on the side, and like no one would know that she's a part of our
Yeah, she
crew.
would. Yeah, that would be funny.
Yeah.
We've had
So.
other people do that actually, and just watch us.
Oh
Remember the
shoot.
unknown comic with the paper bag over their head? Anyway,
Yeah.
okay, so we got a little PowerPoint. It's going to give you all the details for the World Series of Fenn. Since it sounds like there's no Fenbury this year, come on out to Vegas for the World Series of Fenn. Give me a second. I'm just putting it on Reddit.
Okay. Give me a second. I don't have my phone with me, so I'm a little off. I have a
Well, I was,
lot of technical stuff going on, but Mike, if you'll check your Facebook Messenger, that's all I
okay.
have. Let's see, Mike.
February 5, right? 5 and 6. I
Yes.
think we would know. That's the first thing. When is the date? It's 4 months away, everybody. So don't wait. Book the airfare and get the hotel room. But we're going to go over those details as well.
Okay.
Point. Okay.
There.
You said check Facebook. Everybody,
Okay. Sorry,
how's
guys.
everybody doing? I'll
Yeah.
sign in
Have
as
a good
Phyllis
weekend.
from Philly, she says.
Ah, Packer Jack. Do we need to make our own reservation or just send checks to KProCal LLC? Don't send it to the wrong one. Yeah, and if you own the treasure chest and you, Copper Dan, you were one that was asking about all the details of World Series of Fenn. This is what we're going over tonight. We're going to go over just the general specifics. And then those of you that have not come, we're going to go over step by step what we'll do. I don't call it a poker tournament. I call it a weekend of events. So we aren't going to announce everything that's going to be happening because there's going to be some fun surprises. But really the event starts Friday night. It ends up by Sunday morning. People just start peeling off. But yeah, general specifics, exactly. We'll give the high level point of view and then we'll drill down into all the different shenanigans that'll be happening that weekend. And then I'll even show you pictures from yesteryear. Right, Mike?
That's right, everybody. Okay, here we go. Let's jump right into it. You might notice a little audio issue, a little sync issue. We're
Yeah.
working on it.
Sorry.
We've got all the employees of the KPro Cal LLC working on it. Okay, here we go.
Well, we could
So
give them part of the
it's
treasure
the
chest.
5th annual World Series of Fenn. It's not
Can you
just a
believe
poker
it?
tournament; it's a weekend of experiences. And it's actually February 4th, 5th, 6th, because we do Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So get out here Saturday for the poker tournament, but we're definitely getting together February 4th. So if you fly in, the 4th, depending what time you get in, we'll let you know where we're at. And you're about to find out in this PowerPoint what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay. And I did change the dates on here. I had to make there, Friday, February 4th.
Okay.
Go ahead, Kate.
Okay, so like Mike said, so this is the high level. If this is the one page you will need to get to the World Series of Fenn. So you need to be there, I think, by 5:30 on Friday. We're just going to have a casual dinner. We don't make reservations because if you make reservations over 8, they make you... It's a big hubbub. Most require reservations right now, so... we'll reserve some spots at a couple of the different places. So and I have a map with this PowerPoint. So right outside of Bally's is the Bazaar restaurants. And there's a burger place, there's a taco place, there's a Mediterranean place, there's a pizza place. You name it, there's a bunch of different places, tacos, you name it. So what we did last year, and I think it worked really well, is we met at the bottom of the elevators and people peeled off to whichever they wanted. There's a fried chicken place. And it's real casual. We just get to know each other. We usually go live and say hi to everybody. So that's
Yeah, it's a
5:30
meetup.
on Friday.
It's the first meetup. Come up to us, introduce yourselves. We'll get name tags if we need them, but it's great,
Yeah.
you know, to see everybody and all that fun stuff. And it's just an open area. They have a bar area that's just open. We'll be hanging out. People can get food if they want it, and it's a meet and greet. But then 8 o'clock rolls around, and what happens at 8 o'clock, K-Bro?
We head to Fremont Street. And
Yeah.
if you've not been to Fremont Street, it's a pretty amazing place. People watching is all you need to do. There, we start at the Container Park side. It's basically a large strip of shops and casinos, but there's freaks and fun all along the way. An 80-year-old man in a diaper, girls. It's just fun. And we kind of bar hop all the way down Fremont Street. We get to the other end. Last year, this is the famous, what did they call it? Party bus with shenanigans.
Yeah, it was a big, party bus, yeah. The music, that's where there was some dancing going on. Yeah, so hopefully we can get one of those again to take us down. Depends.
Yeah.
It all depends on how many people are going and all that fun stuff.
Yeah. So it's awesome. And we make it to the other end. Usually it's about midnight, 2 a.m. And we make sure everybody makes it back, though. We had some people that had too much to drink, some people that were too, they just weren't in, they wanted to leave in the middle. We will get you a taxi. We will get you to your locations. Don't worry. But because we all kind of stick together. So that's 8 p.m. on, so if you, and you can Facebook Messenger me, you can email me, I'll give you any of the details. Look it up though, Fremont Street. It's pretty cool. Okay. So then we survive that night. It is a really fun night. We call it poker breakfast. We'll be ready for poker breakfast right around noon. Other people call that lunch. The Bally's food court. At the Bally's food court, there is pizza, there's Subway, there's a Johnny Rockets, there's Asian.
Philly steak place.
Yeah, there's a little bit of everything.
So just get some food for the tournament. Yeah.
Right. So that's where, if you're going to bring anything as prizes, you need to have it there Saturday at noon. So Saturday at noon, we meet up. It's very informal. We go, there's no big tables, so we just kind of are everywhere. Exactly. It's a poker breakfast. And then at 2:30 is when you need to start making your way down to Bally's poker room. It's on the other side of the earth from the food court. It's kind of near the front desk, which is awesome. And Mike, for any of you that have not ever been in a poker tournament, there is a table that Mike usually sits at, and he just goes over poker basics. The really cool part about Bally's is they're really, really patient, but it's good just to know how this goes. So we take no money. We are not involved in the poker part of things, because this is Bally's. This is officially Bally's. First year we got into a little trouble because we hosted it, and Nevada Gaming says Bally's does anything related to money, etc., which is
the first year in New Mexico, not Las Vegas. So yeah. So Vegas, Bally's in Las Vegas is running the tournament. You pay them, they pay the people who win, and all that kind of stuff. Right. So we're not involved with that.
They'll let us do a little announcement and do all of that. So it's a really cool place to have a poker tournament. So the poker tournament will go from 3 to about 7. That's when the after party starts at 7. But once Mike and I get knocked out, we start the after party right then. So we're hoping not to have too much downtime. And that'll be the cool part. So that'll be starting at 7, and it usually just goes all night. We don't know where to lead. That's kind of the fun of, if you're still recovering from the night before, by Saturday night, you are exhausted. You're having, a blast. This is where all the searcher stories come out. Everyone must play. Tell me your best and biggest chase secret.
We may try and get on the craps table again. We'll see. We had a lot of fun on the craps table 2 years ago.
Yeah. And then usually I think a lot of people, threw everybody out about 4 or 5 a.m. the last couple of years, but that goes kind of all night long. And then Sunday morning, there's an informal breakfast and recovery meetup. Usually it's at Buca de Beppo's, but Buca de Beppo's is shutting down. I will tell you, though this is organized by someone every year, Mike and I have never made it to this event.
11 a.m. is pretty early for Vegas time, so it depends on how late Saturday night goes. But usually people are waiting to go to the airport, and you'll see all the searchers wandering around the casino, killing time. So we just thought, why not do a meetup so people could know who's all staying. Some people stay till Monday. They're there all day Sunday to do their own thing. It is Vegas, so that.
Ooh.
All
Okay.
Penson shows up.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's the weekend of events. So if someone asks me, when should I come in? When should I leave? Thursday night, you can come into town. We are still working on too many life situations. We won't be able to meet up with anybody until Friday. So Friday night, plan to be there.
Yeah.
So that I would say be in town by 5 p.m. on Friday and plan to leave sometime on Sunday. Most of their flights
Or
in
Monday.
Vegas are Sunday morning at like 6, 7 a.m. or Sunday evening at like 9, 10, 11 p.m. I would recommend doing a late day because if you just want to go sightsee, if you just want to recover, if you just want to do whatever, Casey Moss says you get in a crazy room again at Valley's.
Yeah,
we are
nice.
working on getting something. We can't commit at this point,
Right.
because we're still working some of the logistics. There will be something, we just don't know what.
We don't know what yet, but we will communicate it to you guys before. So we'll have some kind of meeting area, but we don't know if we can get that penthouse suite again. But that would be pretty nice.
It would
If we
be
did.
awesome.
No guarantees.
Yep.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah, that's right, Avia. We'll try.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and a lot of people stay till Monday, so which is great. JK is
Thursday
saying
to
I
Monday's
stay till
perfect.
Monday. Yeah,
Especially
or
'cause
even Friday morning till Monday.
Especially because it's Vegas and there's other things you can go do. I mean, if you want to, if you've never been to Vegas before, there's a million things you can go do. It all, there's Red Rock, there's Valley of Fire, there's all the things, sightseeing things and all that. So.
And Copper Dan's getting married this year at the WSOF, so that's
What's
actually
his
a
name?
tradition.
Sorry, Ben.
Okay, so 5:30 dinner. This is actually we met right in front of here. Mike, did you hear they're closing down this week? Giordano's.
Oh, no, I did not hear that.
Yeah, they're asking who. So this actual pizza place won't be there. I don't know who's going to be there in place of them.
Yeah.
But again, you can see by the picture in the middle, that's where we meet at the bottom of the escalators.
Yeah.
This is the pizza place, and right next to it's a taco place. It'll be one of these places, but this is where, and we'll give this update right before World Series.
Yeah, as we get closer, as we hit January and we get through Christmas and New Year's Eve and all the holidays, and we're in January, we'll have specific details for everybody. But you really want to make your reservation before then if you can. Then this is called the Bailey's Promenade and also the Grand Bazaar shops, like K-Pro has listed here. But in the Promenade, there's a bunch of places to eat, so we will definitely meet up somewhere right here.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's 5:30 on Friday. This is the dirty details. So that's 5:30 on Friday. So by about 8 o'clock, people are finishing up. They've had a couple of drinks. They've gotten to know each other. They go, okay, let's go have some fun. And next slide, please, sir. This is Fremont Street. Here's some pictures of some people
Crazy
on Fremont
Street.
Yeah, so it is super fun. So every night there's these little spray painted black circles that fit about 2 people in them. There will be people it is not like normal Vegas where people walk up to you and they can try to sell you stuff, etc. They have to stay in their circle. So it's kind of fun because you kind of have a safe place to walk down and see all these people, but you're not going to be accosted by them. There is a zip line. There's me on the zip line. People doing anywhere from balloon animals to...
Yeah, it's a little bit of everything down there.
Yeah. So it's just a super fun place. It does have a dome on top. And so the dome, they do a light show like every 30 minutes, 15 minutes?
Every 30 minutes, or it could be every hour. Yeah, I think it's every 30 minutes.
Yeah, so everybody
so
just has a great time. This is probably the best time you could ever have in Vegas. They did a great job. Some people are like, what's Fremont Street? And I haven't been there in 20 years. Vegas. And
Thumbs
it's a brand new
up for
experience.
pink bikinis. Cynthia and Amy can attest to the Chippendales people out on the strip. So, it all depends what you want to get into and what kind of time you want to have. But things get a little crazy on Fremont Street. So especially depends how much alcohol we're going to have. And I'm sure there'll be some. So there's zip lines, there's a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun, guys. So get out here if you can.
Yeah, it's super fun. So that usually takes a couple hours to walk from one end to the other. It is a pedestrian walkway area.
Mm-hmm.
And there's these little booths, like they call it the big balls booth. And that's just like, there's just so many unique things. There's no way to just put in Fremont Street, go to some of the videos of the Vegas tubers. My goodness gracious. Yeah.
It's all
So
over YouTube.
yeah, so we make sure everybody gets home. However, we need to make sure that, or into their room. And this is when we meet up the next day. Get lots of water in you, electrolytes, all of those things for noon on meeting up at, and I already talked about this, but it's cheap relatively for like a Subway sandwich, rather than being $8 is going to be 13 or 14, but it's not going to be $25, $100 for a lunch. And there's a lot of places that are. So if you have a prize that you're providing at WSOF, this is where you provide it. So,
yeah, we've always had really cool prizes in the past, and we expect it to be that way again this year, but we'll see. You know, if you have something you want to donate, we're here. If you want to send it in the mail beforehand, that's perfect. If you want to bring it, we have to have it by noon that day.
JK Pioneer says, is there tuck-in service? JK, no, there's not, especially for people that just decide to go to sleep right there at the table. You know who I'm talking about. You know who you are, JK. He just went right to sleep and then woke right up. Nicest man alive.
I was going to say that costs extra. You know what are we talking about?
Shame on you.
All right. So, yeah. JK Pioneer had the sack of silver last time that I ended up winning. So, yeah, there were some awesome prizes. Me and K-Pro, of course, will put some cool things in, but we hope the community also reaches out, as they always do, and explain how it'll work, K-Pro. So,
yeah, I wonder what Copper Dan will donate. Yes, and actually, that went first in the poker tournament this year that we just did for St. Jude. That went first. Tony Henman got the last. It is always, always, always a huge... Nope.
Indiana Jones, thanks for the super chat. Go ahead.
I heard Copper Dan is bringing Jack. Woo! The rumors have already begun. So
there's no Centurion Club, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Or is there? There probably is at McCarran, actually.
Okay. Okay. So so in general, this is what we want you to. Well, I have a thing on donations, so let's wait.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this is where you need to check in. We'll give you some poker hints and tips. If you've never played poker, don't worry about half of our people have it. Mr. Wonderful Cowlazars will be hosting sessions. We'll just go over how tournaments work. There's no stupid questions. I was very intimidated walking into a poker room 3 or 4 years ago, but it's so cool just to walk in and just know you're in a safe space with a bunch of other people. Steve Barnes 2 years ago said, I came here and I was going to just buy in my son. I'll play. I've never played before. Yeah, he won it. So just know crazy stuff happens. Boomer Girl knocks me out every year. She plays the craziest poker. I don't think she plays a lot. She plays enough to knock me out constantly. But Mike will be there. I'll be there. You're around a safe place. It's awesome.
Yeah, we'll have more details on that as we get closer, because the tables are no longer there. But we'll see what thing. You know what? Once the World Series of Poker's over, the poker room may be in a different location. Everything could change. So we'll have final details in January for sure. 5th annual. Oh, we're all getting older, aren't we?
Isn't it crazy? Okay, so now we're prepping 3:00. I recommend everyone getting there and checked in by 2:30. They will be able to get you in. Now, you can go on what's called an alternate list, but you're going to have to wait for your seat. Some people arrived at 3 or 3:15 or arrive 2:30.
I'd say 2:00. Yeah, 2:15. But yes.
Yeah, earlier than later, guys.
There's a bar right there. We all meet together at the bar. Once you buy in, we just hang out till it starts. So
yeah, and Mike, again, we'll be talking about everything. We did programs one year. We did poker shirts. We did poker chips. We have lots of different things so it'll be fun. Bally's holds the tournament, but we hold the prizes, the K-Pro Cow prizes. Here's how it works. So let's say we had 10 prizes last year, I think. Don't hold me to the exact number. It doesn't matter to make this point. if you come in first, you see the 10 prizes and you get to pick one. If you come in second, you pick the next. And you go all the way down to the 10th prize. So you have to wait if you're in the top 10 then to watch it work all the way through. So, so just know though that Bally's is not in charge of that. We're in charge of that part. They're not affiliated with it at all. We're not affiliated. When you try to hand us $75 to go buy you in, we can't. You have to go over, you have to show your ID, you have to do all of that on your own. But we're right there. We'll go and help you. Nice people again. Rebuys are permitted. Rebuys means I just got knocked out. What do I do for the next 3 hours? Oh, you can buy back in for $75. And there are breaks after, what is it? An hour after 6, after level 6, you get a 10-minute break. There's not a lot of breaks. But the tournament's about 5 hours. Bally's dealers are incredibly patient, but they do align with the poker tournament rules. So if you try to string bet, if you try to act out of turn, this is all stuff we'll explain later, they will warn you. They won't penalize you. They won't make you feel terrible, but listen to them. We want to tip them. Our tournament is known as one of the best tipping groups, so the dealers like to actually participate with ours. So just know in general, it's a fun tournament, but it is in an official poker room, so they can't break any rules. They can't cheat for anybody. I've tried. I've paid them off handsomely, and it does not work. The tournament in the past usually has between 50 and 60. When people rebuy, it goes to about 80. We're hoping to have at least 50 this time.
Right.
You never know. You never know this year. There's just too many moving parts.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Okay, you
cash
do this
prizes per Bally's, and we don't get involved in the sign-up process. So it depends on how many the prize pool depends on how many people buy in or rebuy. Right. And then the number of places that get paid is dependent on the number of people that play. Right. So we don't know. Usually first place is $900, $1,000.
Right. Right around 1,000, I would say. And it goes up from there. But like if there's 80 people that buy in, it might pay 12 spots. If there's 85, it might pay 13. We're going to probably pay final table, but we don't know. We played in a tournament a couple days ago that had 45 and it paid top 5 or 6. They have a set program for that. I hate to say the poker tournament, winning the prize is so wonderful, but it's not you're not going to retire. You're not going to buy the treasure chest. It all depends on how much alcohol Cowlazars has. Yeah, Mike had like 5 shots at the last WSOF. And okay, so here's some really cool prizes that have been donated in the past. So if you're thinking about it and you think, oh, my item's too little or big, or I don't have anything interesting. Yeah, you do. If you want to donate, it would be awesome. Tony Henman necklace on the left. Tony has passed, and he's one of our past winners, and we will miss him. Forrest Fenn, Arrowhead, Copper Dan art. We've had original illustrations. We had different books, coins. People have made jewelry, that 2020 WSOF jewelry.
Yeah, very nice.
Chaseopolis, cards with gold on them, show tickets in Vegas. 3D Bronze has boxes that he makes.
And again, these are prizes in the past. We do not know yet what it'll be the prizes for this year. But if anybody wants to make anything 9 Mile Hole related, Thrill to Chase related, Dome related.
I was going to say you could go collect some obsidian up there, but you can't. You can't take anything out of the park. So no.
That's right.
Yeah. So, Jack, if you want to donate anything, especially from the treasure chest, that'd be okay with us. We're good with that. These are just some examples. I'm expecting this one maybe to be a little smaller, so we won't have as many. But if we can get a couple, I mean, we're going to donate a Chaseopoly. We're going to see what else we can donate or people would be interested in. So, donate a spa day. Dip your toe in it. Exactly. Okay.
So somebody on Facebook just said, what are the dates? So it's a February 4, 5, 6 weekend. The poker tournament is Saturday, February 5. 3 p.m., right? 3 p.m.
Yes.
That's what we said. Yeah. $75 buy-in. They did bump it up a little bit. So this is the exact same tournament they run on a daily basis at Bally's. This is a tournament just for us treasure hunters. Okay. Yeah. So it'll be fun.
This
is live, not important. This is live.
This is live, and
we
for
go live on
everybody
a
that
Sunday.
wants to rewatch it I'm going to send this out to everybody that's been asking about the World Series of Fenn.
Yeah, we have a lot of questions, so we thought let's just get this out there, and then I'll share the link, and then hopefully all the information's here. If you need some other questions answered, email me or KPro. Okay, some extra fun.
We don't know what all the extra fun will be, but we did do a bounty on KPro. We had a T-shirt. You'll get a prize of some sort. We had a T-shirt that said "I knocked KPro out." Tim K is the one that won that, right. And he used it as a little body shirt. I knocked out Cowlazars. I would like to do. I think it'd be fun to do the best.
Hang on, you didn't knock me out. Let's be perfectly clear.
No, I didn't. We did. We, the collective, the royal we. You're a jerk.
Go ahead.
You're a jerk.
So I've never knocked you out of the World Series of Fenn either. Let's be clear. So, okay. But yeah, so get a bounty on me and K-Pro. Whoever knocks us out will get a prize. And it's a big top secret what the prize is. But you guys will see. Something fun. Okay.
The best tribute to TTOTC, it could be Forrest, Jack, whoever. Look at AJ. This is what shy AJ walked into the WSOF in a cow suit. We did our best tribute to Cowlazars. We're going to do the best tribute to TTOTC and have some sort of prize. So I don't know what that means. Be creative. Use your imagination. Forrest said to, for goodness sakes.
What's up,
Hi, Dark. Dark, we're going over WSOF. I know you want to be here. So make sure to rewatch this. This will give you the dates and everything. We will have a last longer bet. And what that means is people that want to add in, we don't organize it. Other people, I think JC organized it. Doc Fenn organized it before. Mm-hmm. You pay $10. You're on a list. If you're the last one on that list that's contributed, you get the big pile of money there. It's awesome. It's fun. It's just a little side bet shenanigans. There's lots of shenanigans that go on. I think that's the big thing. Shenanigans.
Fun shenanigans, though.
Yes. Okay.
What's for sale? Will we have anything for sale?
Chaseopolis will be for sale. I'll have some
$20.
TTOTCs.
What a deal.
Oh, I think that was from last year. Yeah, that sounds right.
We can do 20. So this is in person, guys. You're taking it with you. So I'm not shipping it. So this is $20. You put it in your suitcase. You take it with you. You do whatever you got to do. But yeah, we'll have them there if anybody wants it.
Yeah. So, and then I am going to be selling part of the collection. I'll go over the Forrest Fenn collection. You'll need to be there with cash. We can go off to the side and discuss. Some of these are kind of high-end collectibles. There's $7,000 in some of these books and things. I'm going to try to get to that and get a new video put together. Anyway, limited supplies of kind of everything. We're going to try to get a shirt together, but I have to work with some people. And so just know in advance, work with us in advance so we know how many Chaseopolis to bring, how many things to do. Yeah. And there are no trail cams. Many people have been saying, are you being videoed? You are they call it the eye in the sky. It's only the casino. You actually cannot film not that people care about the laws, but you cannot film in a casino. Toby worked his magic with the floor. She was a lady. He walked over. He schmoozed her.
That's right.
Was able
Toby filmed it 2 years ago.
Yes. Yeah. So
coming to pick up Bip.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know.
You know what, Holy? That would be. I will make you a deal just to meet you. That would be awesome.
We should put up a trail cam over the final table as a joke. Trail cam up on the pillar. That'd be hilarious.
And Jack, you are invited, my friend. Okay.
Everybody's invited. Everybody. I don't care what drama there is. You're invited.
Oh, we have slides on
drama outside. Leave the drama at home. That's all we ask. We're here to have fun.
Oh, did you see? Look at Dark's comment.
What? Yes or no? If I'm going to visit. Yeah. If you're here, Dark, come on over. We'll do it. We'll do it together.
Oh my God, you've opened a can of worms. You're gonna have 10 people.
Because now everybody else is gonna want to come.
Yes, but Dark is good people. He's a good sniffer. Okay, so we're gonna be communicating. Facebook and Thor will be the two places that we are going to communicate. But email us at any time, KPro3 or Cowlazars. We will answer any. Oh, there was a typo. I didn't even see it. We will communicate with you. We will try to get you anything that you need. We have people that are on budgets anywhere from I can't even figure out how to get a taxi help to I want the biggest suite. I want a penthouse at where's the nearest casino and what can I do with searchers and everywhere in between. So This is the only event that I will say I feel like is Mike and ours forever, because it's fun. It's Vegas. Mike's Mr. Vegas. Now I've piggybacked on Mrs. Cowlazars. This will be, so email us if you have any ideas. If you want to, we've had searchers host events. We've had them donate things. We've had party buses. That didn't happen every year. We didn't even have it in Vegas at the beginning.
It's bigger and better every year.
It gets bigger and better. And it's because you guys engage and have these creative, fun ideas. I think it was Indy last year brought these, she was getting ready to do her treasure hunt, and she had these
The little
necklaces.
and the gift pouches. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That's what the really cool. Oh my gosh. Adam, Fadi, and I will be roommates, or JK and all three of us. There's trouble right there.
We're
So
share a room, guys. That's it. Talk amongst yourselves and throw down for a room, a suite, and you guys can all share it.
Adam already asked me with my points and stuff, can I try to get them the penthouse? That would
it's not like, because we got married last year. We got some discounts. It's not going to be like that this time, guys.
Yeah,
So we'll see what we can do, but I don't know if it's going to be the big penthouse like we did and all that.
Yeah, but
we
we're
also
trying.
got a block of rooms, which we won't have, but we'll see. We'll have more details as we get closer.
We're just kind of doing the quick and dirty to get everybody questions before I get into. There's a couple disclaimers at the end that are all just for fun. But what questions do you guys have? So you know the dates, you know kind of what we're doing. You will have my information. Adam invited many to stay with him, including a room for Susie and myself. I think that's binding. The K-Pro Cow LLC makes that binding. I don't know how, but it does.
Geez.
Someone fake a marriage. Mike and I, we've been faking it for almost a year because we own the treasure chest and we're not actually married.
Right. Any idea what place does the best face tattoos during a night of binge drinking and debauchery? Well, we'll find out, Dark. I'm sure we will find out.
I will say, outside of your joke, there is someone that would like to get a tattoo this year.
Uh-oh.
Not her first. At
9 Mile Hole and there's an arrow. Sorry, everybody.
Shame
I have no idea who you're
you.
talking about. So. All right. One more time, K-Pro. We've got a request from Facebook right there. It says dates and location, please. One more time.
Here we go. It is February 4th, 5th, 6th, 2022 at Bally's. And
Las Vegas.
Events begin in Las Vegas. Yeah. Events begin 5:30 for a casual dinner, getting to know and meet and greet. 8 o'clock Fremont Street on Friday night, the 4th. The 5th, we will have lunch in the food court at noon. 2:30, check-in for the poker tournament. And 3 o'clock, the poker tournament starts. Things will wind down by 7 o'clock. Shenanigans begin. Sunday, things happen. It's all so fuzzy to me. I don't even remember. There might be a meetup somewhere. We don't know.
So there it is. So the poker tournament is February 5th. Man, I get it mixed up. February 5th at 3 p.m. Bally's, Las Vegas. Bally's Poker Room. I know, I'm just saying it over again. But we got a whole event. We have a lot of things planned for all weekend. So get out here. You got it, whoever that is on Facebook.
And some people will want to go off to the side and have secret discussions. I'm thinking it shouldn't be like that this year. The treasure chest has been found, but it will be. People want to go off.
9 Mile Hole. We're going to talk about K-Pro Cow LLC. We're going to talk about Jack. We're going to talk about Copper Dan. We're going to talk about Packer Jack. Maybe both of them together. We're going to talk about all sorts of things. The thrill of the chase. We're going to talk about the ending. Is it over? Conspiracy theories. There's going to be a lot of talking going on.
There's going to be probably
there's drama. So leave that at home.
There is going to be at least 2 documentarian crews there.
What?
Yes. I think by that time, Conspiracy Theory Bridge will be in full force because I can tell you, I didn't only find the general location in Yellowstone. There is some stuff that's going to come up that's, I don't think we'll have all the answers. I'm just going to flat out say it. I think there was a nudge, and I have some more information on why.
So, yeah, we'll be talking for sure. We'll be talking about different things while people are out here.
Yeah.
All right. Back to the PowerPoint?
Yes.
And there is one of the past World Series of Fenns. That's not even everybody. That was just everybody that stuck around, I think, to the very end.
And hold this for a second. So think about what we have here. We have locals. We have JBR Princess, etc. on the left that are local people. We have Copper Dan and Copper Dave. We have generations of copper art. We have Boomer Girl. We had Sasha. We had Mindy, not that Mindy, but two Mindys there.
Mindy D from Vegas.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Oh, and
then
the
we
other
had-
Mindy was there too. We had
Right,
both
they
of
were
them. Right
both
there's
there.
Mindy and Decal.
That
Yeah,
was fun
JC.
in itself.
So many people.
There's Decal, and then there's a host of people that are
Love it.
unknown that all of a sudden become known and friends. And look, if you guys see that one sweatshirt where she's turned, that's actually Nelica.
Yeah,
but that's
Nelica.
a shout out to all of the random searchers that go, should I come? I wouldn't fit in. I wouldn't. No, you would fit in. Every single one of these people 5 years ago, I did not know in any way. I would say 3/4 of this people I talk to once a month, if not more. Like Mike, I talk to a lot more. And we become friends through these events. So I want to do a shout out to this picture because here is a picture, and I won't say who and what, that there's a huge amount of drama outside in the chase every day. But no, we all come together, we leave drama at the door, and we had a blast. Okay, hold on. Holy said, are you holding Nudge until February? Oh, hell to the no. I got to get 9 Mile Hole finished, which is this Monday. We have info from Pam. I will be reading outside of her video. That's the next show. There is so much that needs to come out that has not come out. I am not waiting, but I'm not going to do a lot. Mike and I earmark that question, Holly, at the end because I want to talk about how much info can we get out as quickly as we can. I'm drinking from a fire hose with the amount of information coming in from Nudgegate perspective and how we figure that out. I don't want this to consume me. I'm not going to go on YouTube every night for hours on end. I want this to be a balanced approach, but there's a lot of information. So anyway, let's keep going.
Somebody asked, would you like something from Canada as a prize? So I have the address scrolling across the bottom. Anybody, if you send us something, we will put it in as a prize. That is the address you can mail it to. So let us know if you want credit, and just make sure you mark it and say for the World Series of Fenn. So I don't think you're sending it to me or K-Pro, that we know it's a prize for the World
Q
Series.
says the Hubs and I are dying to come to the World Series of Fenn.
Get out here.
Do you see you've opened up a can of worms. Do you see Dark's question?
No. Can I crash at your place Thursday night? Yeah, that's not going to happen, Dark. Sorry. You're not
Dark, but let's talk.
Or anywhere else.
But Dark, let's talk, because if I don't use a room that night, I can probably get you a really cheap one. Yeah. I can only do it for one person, but you asked first.
Hotel rooms here in a minute. Right. Where they're at. The cheaper ones. And
I'll make breakfast. I heard. Wait, will you do my laundry? Oh, Mike won't. Okay. So here is up in one of the suites from 2 nights ago. Yes, John Wayne Bobbitt is a searcher. He's the guy in the red or white hat right next to me.
He won the World Series of Fenn last year.
He did.
So as you see, we made these awesome hoodies and T-shirts a couple years ago. If you guys have them, please bring them. I cannot promise that we're going to have T-shirts this year, but you never know. You never know.
Yeah. So this is the kind of fun we get together for pictures. You'll see tons of pictures afterwards. We try to do one afterwards. And this was just, a
Larry
fun time.
Sandell, we hope you come. Nemo, we hope everybody's there. Steve, we hope everybody shows back up.
Yeah. Okay. And there's Nelica again. Okay, and this is where things start getting more and more and more fun. Again, this was another year, or I don't even know which years. I just pulled a couple of pictures just to say.
I think I'll do a montage of pictures as we get closer and kind of show that for everybody. A montage, if you will, or a collage, either way, and show everybody the shenanigans and the fun. Facebook user says, what about COVID restrictions? At this time, a mask is mandatory in the casino, whether you're vaccinated or not. You have to wear a mask. By February, we will see what the restrictions are. They could change between now and then, right? So once we hit January of next year, we will let you know what the current restrictions are. That's really the only restriction. You have to wear a mask for Bally's currently.
Right. That's exactly right.
Yep.
And
so this is
we will social distance. We had we actually brought in masks. Masks are provided at the casinos if you don't have them. Once we were inside of a suite, we weren't required to. Some people did. We're going to respect everybody. We're not going to make it an issue.
Right.
It is going, but there's a lot of protocols in place that were not in place several years ago. Those poker chips were yucky years ago.
Awesome
There's
job.
now an entire new industry on cleaning poker chips and how to keep the felt clean, etc. Oh,
Copper Dan says
Fenn!
we need shirts for World Series of Fenn. If you need money, I'll spring for them. We'll figure all that out, Dan. We'll figure all that
Yeah,
out.
but I agree with you.
Yeah.
There's JVR Princess. Yeah, she was in there.
Yeah. Well, I will say this is that, unlike the World Series of Poker, Bally's does not require that you be vaccinated. So you do not have to be vaccinated to go to the casino or to play in this tournament, but you do have to wear a mask. Just so
Okay,
that's clear.
total side note, just because Doc Fenn's here, I am selling action to the ladies tournament that I'm going to be in.
Breaking news, everybody.
Mike is my manager. I already have, but this is just for Doc Fenn. I tried to tag you on Facebook, and I guess I didn't know you weren't on Facebook.
World Series of Poker, which
this is World Series of Poker. Yeah, in about 2 weeks is the ladies tournament. I have some people that wanted to buy action. I will sell some, but you and I talked about it. Yeah.
John said 10%. There's some other people that want 10% as well. So yeah, email me and we'll work all that out for sure.
Yeah. So no, but I know you brought it up before. I'm feeling good. I came in 14th at the Nevada Championship, so I'm hoping I can.
Huge.
First place was almost $200,000. Come on,
and we would go live and vlog it. Well, if she made the final table, it'd be crazy. So now, because I can, says, how about a design contest for T-shirts? No promises, but we will work. I think it's a great idea, but we'll work.
Yeah, because this one was so good. Beth did this one. Yeah, I think that way, and I know you're an artist because I can. So let's think about that. If you guys have ideas, send me a quick email because I think it would be a great idea.
And now that the thrill of the chase has ended, that it's over, right? What would be a proper design for the T-shirt? The thrill of the chase, but the community's still there. Nudge Gate, 9 Mile Hole, or there's so many things that could be there. So
bring the frog, JK.
Yeah,
your frog actually resides in my purse, and I take it. That and the Forest Fenn coin. I don't use the coin anymore, but I use the frog, and I used it last night. I didn't do well. Let's move on. But your frog is like my favorite.
That's right, Gedelkin. So. Sorry, K-Bro. Yeah, who says it's over? That could be part of the T-shirt. Exactly. Nothing's over. Okay.
Dark. Shame on you. I see what you wrote.
Facebook user says, I'm going to try and win this tournament. A lot of people, this is their very first time playing poker. A lot of people they don't know how to play, but it's about having fun, guys. It's not the poker tournament is a reason to come together, and there is some competitiveness, some competition going on, but it's all about having fun. So, okay.
Yeah.
Let's go back.
I will tell you a little story. So Boomer Girl, who's knocked me out 2 different times. I'm sitting there and I think it was a pair of queens. I don't remember. And she was chatting and this one dealer had a huge crush on her. So he kept being really nice, Rick. And he's like, you need to check her bet. And she looked and she goes, what do I need to do? And he's like, check her bet. And she goes, okay, all in. She had a 3-8. She gets 2 8s on the board and she knocks me out.
It's so fun. Isn't it fun?
I lost my mind. No, it's not fun.
It's fun when that happens.
There's no fun.
But
I cursed. I did, and then you laugh. But no, that's not fun. There's no part of fun at all in there.
But I will just put this out there. It's called the World Series of Fenn. It will always be the World Series of Fenn. But Forest Fenn has created this whole community of treasure hunters, and there's other treasure hunts. So, Hillary, when you see this video, bring your book. Bring a bunch of copies of your book. I'm sure people will buy it. Anybody else that has a treasure hunt, bring it. Or just tell everybody. It's a way to get information out. The community will be here. We'll all be together. That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go back to the shenanigans at prior World Series of Fenns. Look at that. Oh, look at that box. How do I top that? That was
okay. And so this is a shout out to Steve and Jamie that were in the car. And all Mike said is, I got to pick something up. Yeah,
and I was like, they didn't know.
We were dating and I didn't know what was happening. We thought he got out of the car and started meeting some guy. And Steve was like, this is a drug deal. This is a drug deal. And I laughed. I said, but Mike doesn't even drink. And then he came back and he presented me with this. And it actually has engraved in the upper part. It is the actual poem. It was so awesome. These are the kind of things that happen. Marriages happen. We got married last year at the World Series.
Don't tell them the truth. No.
I'd like to meet Jonesy. Yeah, Gedelkin. I'm going to reach out to her. See if she'll. And I'm going to reach out to a couple of the people that have said, only hit me up when something major happens. And I'm going to say, something major's happened, come in to town,
Mm-hmm.
and again, documentarians will be there. There'll be some. I'll save something for, you know what, Holy, I'm going to save something for then, but I want to know the truth so bad about Nudgegate. I can't hold anything back, but I'm sure there's going to be something.
Sure,
and
there's
have
going to be
go
secrets being
Yeah.
whispered as the drinks flow. Well, maybe emails shared. Who knows? We'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. We will have a Thrill the Chase that everybody can sign. Actually, I think we have the Thrill the Chase from last year. Maybe we use that again.
Yeah.
Or a Chaseopoly board. But yeah, something for sure.
Oh, Dark, I could totally see you like Mac Daddy with a cane and a purple suit. Like here, and we're going to do the best tribute to. Okay. I'm going to put this up. We're not going to read the entire thing. This basically says we're acting in good faith. Everything is accurate according to what we believe, but we're not taking any liability if anything changes. We know COVID could happen where things could get shut down. If you have, and anything could actually change. Pricing could change. We don't see it likely because we've already talked to the casino. But Bally's is running the poker tournament, and we are running the gifts and just coordinating an event. But we're organized under K-Pro-Cal LLC. That's been funny because this was our disclaimer the last couple of years. But now it becomes more real because the Wyoming group is not organizing this. It is the Nevada group. Got it.
Okay. I'm coming dressed as Jack. If we had a costume contest, that would be the best. We'll see.
How many Jacks could we have? How many
different Jacks? The World Series of Fenn is a drama-free zone, and that does mean all 3 days, everybody. Just, you can hate people, but just leave that at home. And during this 3-day weekend, just let it go and just have fun. That's
and
all.
I can tell you, a lot of you that know how much drama is in this community, and a lot of it's geared towards me, there has been maybe one tiny little incident of just needing to remind someone that it's a drama-free zone. Everybody, they're not keyboard warriors. They just, and that's including me. You see somebody and you go, oh, it's going to go down. Then you walk over and Mike goes,
it's going down. Everybody's got their camera. Let's see it. It's going down.
And Mike walks over and goes, hey, cool. Can we get you a drink? And then the world is right. And everybody just, and then sometimes they get really mad by the end of the night and then they storm out, and that's okay. But just, it's not a save the drama for Obama's mama is how Mike says it.
That's right.
But I will say there's always shenanigans, but the shenanigans are usually Copper Dan either kissing places he shouldn't or falling down a stair.
Going down. Falling down the stairs. Okay, sorry.
Michael.
What? All right. Here we go. No drama, guys. Save it for YouTube. Disclaimer number 3. Remember, it is Vegas and crazy things can happen. You're responsible for your own actions, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Get drunk in Vegas and didn't wake up married. I'm not sure if it's 4 a.m. or 4 p.m. I'm ready to party. That's before Vegas. And then I'm poor. Help me. That's after Vegas. So, yeah, OJ knows what happens in Vegas.
There you go.
Yeah, so we're just putting that out there. Come out and have fun, but know when to say when, I guess. Okay. And Bobbit, you got to come to do the repeat. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. That's right, unless it's on YouTube. But
yeah, it's all fun. It's all great. It's all is sniffing allowed in Bally's as long as you are masked? Yes, sure. Go ahead. That's your thing, Dark. Okay, so let me go over just some basic logistics. If you're not sure, I can tell you Frontier and Spirit. Those are the two that are the cheapest to get out here. There's no Centurion Lounge involved. It's just to get here from most locations. They are super cheap. But I really want... Okay, let me go... I want to get serious for a second, but I won't yet. Do you have an item you want to donate? Donate it. It can be a one-off, like a Copper Dan piece of art. Or if you want to have something small that everybody can walk away with, Amy Seeks, she brought everybody a little... I don't know. It was a magical little like thing of bubbles or something. I don't remember what it was, but it was super fun. Yeah, a
tchotchke.
tchotchke. And we
Yeah.
did poker chips one year and that sort of thing. So that could be, but we want you to bring enough for everybody. So we would say between 75 and 100. And then the poker tournament prize, if you have a one-off that you want to donate, let us know. And then prizes, we might do different puzzles, events, knockout K-Pro, knockout Cowlazar, other different events like that. That's something else. Okay, so here's the thing I want to go over.
Mm-hmm.
You need to, in my opinion, come in where you arrive before 5 o'clock on Friday and you
Mm-hmm.
leave Sunday. I would not do a 6 a.m. flight. I have done some flights on 6 a.m. and you basically stay up all night. You get there at 5 and then just pour yourself on a plane, but it's not great. I would just say Sunday afternoonish. But here's the biggest thing. When you arrive, the Ubers and Lyfts are all standard prices, and so are the taxis. I think it's about $25, $30 to get to Bally's. Do not, and I'm going to repeat this, do not walk from the airport to Bally's. The highest crime rate anywhere in Vegas is that stretch. So
I don't
please
know about that,
do
but
not.
okay.
It
Yeah,
is
but at least don't. Yeah.
statistically correct. So I can tell you it is not a safe place to walk. We will figure something out. Let me know. The
I mean,
second,
there's Uber, there's taxis, there's Lyft. It all costs
yeah.
money, of course, but yeah, there's all that kind of stuff.
So the lower
Oh.
left circle on the bottom right is Bally's. Within a
Mm-hmm.
block is the Flamingo. The Flamingo will have pricing a little bit cheaper than Bally's. Right now, and I think
Right
this
across
may
the street.
change depending on. Okay, so here's what's happening in Vegas right now. It's been closed down so much, I can't even get comp rooms. I usually get them for $5 or $10. I'm going to be paying a couple $100s for a room, let alone if we can try to get a big suite or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, I can get a room for $8 or $9 and a suite for $100, and we're golden. They already have rooms at a couple $100s. The Flamingo is directly across the street. Literally walking distance enough that you could go there, and rooms are about 20% less. Now, you pay resort fees. That means they're considered a casino resort, so they will charge anywhere from $20 to $40 extra a night. So
I
take
think
that
it's
into
45
account.
a night. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. There's 2 hotels that are in walking distance that a lot of people on a super tight budget should check out. One is
Super 8.
Super 8, the
Mhm.
other is Ellis Island. Ellis Island has the greatest steak deal in town. It's not on their menu. It's $9 or $9.99 and it's awesome. But
So,
outside of that,
so Ellis
best.
Island's a restaurant and a little casino, but the only place to stay is Super 8, which is right next to it. So she's
Oh,
saying,
okay.
yeah,
Okay, I
there's
didn't
not
know
a
that.
separate hotel. There is a Motel 6, but it's all the way down on Tropicana. But you could check it out. That is a Motel 6 closest to the strip, closest to where we're going to be at. It would take you a cab ride to get to Bally's for the poker tournament, but it is Motel 6. So check it out if you need
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, and people also, if you say to me, "Hey, is there any other female searchers that we could get a room?
Mhm.
Is there a male search? Whatever it is, I can help coordinate that." Now, Dark
Right.
asked, "Can we hook up a big room block for a small discount rate?" We tried that during the wedding tide. It becomes a fiasco because we have to guarantee people weren't reserving in time, etc. It's not worth it, is what we're going to say. We could try again, but right now Vegas is rocking at a whole different level. They may give us
It's
$10.
crowded.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not going to be worth it is the big thing.
Right.
Okay, so I think that's the last slide. But if you want to talk any of this, let me know.
is
I'll be
this.
more than happy to talk Vegas. I'm starting to get to know Vegas a little bit more now, and I can at least help or ask Mike or whoever. This one is the one I feel I want it to be personalized. If you have questions, if you're coming in with a 20-year-old or 21-year-old, which we had, like Steve Barnes and his lovely wife, they were like, we're bringing our 21-year-old in. What do you have? What's in the area? I can let you know.
Right.
I get discounted high roller wheel. I get them free. I'm not going on them. If you want them, let me know. That's something that people that have never been to Vegas, it takes you to the top of the world and you can see everything. I am more than happy to do any of that. So this one is one I want you to feel special when you come. I might have never known you, but what can we do to get you the information? I can't buy everything. I can't get, but there's a lot of comps and discounts and locals when they know this or that. It's really good to have that information. And
Moisturize. I had a couple fun nights at Imperial Palace. I know what you're talking about. Go ahead. Now
I
it's
don't
the
know
link.
what that means.
That's the old. We stayed there. Remember the link? It's where the old Imperial Palace was. Yeah, it just used to be a cheap place to stay back in the day. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, other questions that you guys have, email me. I would not email Mike unless it's.
You can email me and I'll get back to you. Might take a little. I don't know who would take longer. Probably take me longer. But yeah, email me if you have questions.
Well, when it comes to World Series of Fenn, I'm going to put those in priority. Mike still has tons coming in, and did I tell you guys he bought more storage auctions lately and forgot
Just
to tell me until that meeting?
We're gonna do a storage auction video. I'm also gonna do a collage of all the pictures from World Series of Fenn.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
we also have some live audio. This is from somebody that was there last year.
I can pull in less than 20 minutes for him to.
Oh, I cut it off.
Aw,
All right.
too bad.
I think April wanted me to cut it off. Okay, that's why I did that. All right, there it is, everybody. World Series of Fenn. Get out here that first. Now, a lot of people are saying, but Cowlazars, isn't that Super Bowl that weekend? Isn't the Super Bowl the first Sunday in February? It always has been, but guess what? It's
Always
not
has been.
next year. It's the next
You know
week.
what? Life after COVID is totally
It's changed.
different. They moved it just to make the world shake.
It is the weekend of the Pro Bowl, but who cares about the Pro Bowl? That's why we're doing it this weekend, because it's a lot cheaper than the next weekend, which is Super Bowl weekend. So
we have tried it on Pro Bowl. We have tried it on Valentine's. We have tried it on Super Bowl. We've learned. We're here for you. This is the weekend that it will be the cheapest. And because it's between those two weekends, it's outside of Valentine's Day. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be fun. And again, just come and have a great time. But I'm hoping to get enough time set aside that we make all those extra little fun things happen. But it won't happen without all of you. So please send me an email. If you sit and think, oh, nobody would want my art, or nobody would want this, or nobody would want that. Yes, they will. I cherish more. I have,
see all that stuff on the bookshelf?
Susie Fenhaven art there. Davio art is actually on the wall over there. We have Copper Dan art. The things that are personal. Tony Henman necklaces. I don't have mine on now. I usually do. JK Pioneer gave us a silver, give Mike a silver alien. I have a silver frog. I use it all the time. The things
really cool stuff.
Forest Fenn, arrowheads, illustrations. There's so many things that are just fun. So, and don't worry if you've never played. It doesn't matter if you've never played poker. Again, Steve Barnes won it and he'd never played before.
That's right.
And John Wayne Bobbitt, he's played before. And you get to meet John Wayne Bobbitt.
Well, that'd be fun.
John,
everybody.
you're coming to World Series.
Yeah, you got to make it. So take some time off from work or something. Okay, that's it, everybody. World Series of Fenn. And if you know you're going to make it, let us know. We'd like to tell people. Like, Copper Dan's going to be there. JK Pioneer is going to be there. So if you're like, well, nobody knows who I am, well, let us know anyway.
Adam from the UK.
You're going to be there.
We
Adam
might have like a
coming?
signing. We might have like a sign. Yeah, he's the one that wants
Well,
to get
if
the
Adam's
penthouse
coming,
with all
Jono's got to come. Maybe they can, I don't know, do something
Yeah,
together.
so Adam's trying to get a room with JK and Greg. If you guys get the penthouse, that slept what, eight between the couches and everything?
There was a lot. Yeah, that sleeps a lot for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, Hooli just won't let it go. Circle back to Nudge
She's
Gate.
so smart. So this is my opinion at this time. And Jack, thank you for engaging with me on some things lately. But I will say there is some reasons why I think Nudgegate happened even more than I've ever thought before.
Wow.
And because of that, once I get through the 9 Mile Hole, there's going to be a video or a panel tomorrow.
Yeah, we got a panel on tomorrow.
Let's go for a walk. Shannon has already asked. She was one of the people that were like, give me the details. And I was like, I got to get this out. Shannon will be there. Shannon is fun. Oh, just wait. And okay.
We need all the ladies to come out to the World Series of Fenn. So you know who they are. Just talk them into coming, K-Pro.
Yeah. So I think we need to refocus in a very purposeful way and not overstate, not go too far. I spent some time with some different searchers recently that
Mhm.
I want to get to the bottom of this, but I've learned the hard way through Turd. And Turd, you're invited. Come on out, Turd. Um,
It's wrong. It's wrong.
Um, so everyone's invited to that part, but I've learned through the Turd that you can't take anything for granted that people say. We need to try to get as much evidence as possible. And I know sometimes there's not evidence that we can actually get. But I spent, thank you to Dig and Gypsy, I spent a ton of time with her. And
She
she
needs to
provided
come out
me.
here too, and her sister.
Yeah, she does.
Get out here. Let's
But
hear all those Forrest Fenn stories. It'll be
yeah.
fun.
But I said to her, I totally believe you, but can you actually show me those emails? Because people need to see as much as possible. And she's like, hell yeah, girl. I was like,
Okay. All right.
Wow.
But that's tomorrow's show. We'll talk about Nudgegate tomorrow. For tonight, it's just the World Series of Fenn info. We just wanted to make this, to share it, let everybody know, make plans to get out here. And as we get closer, we'll have a little bit more details on what's going on.
Oh, wait, not important. Ask. Go ahead. Go ahead and answer that. Mike.
How much stringing along do y'all do, and how much do you get paid for all this? Well, we don't get paid anything other than what people donate through a super chat. We do it because it's fun. And if you were actually would come out here, you'd see how much fun it is. But something tells me you won't be out here. But you're invited. Come on out.
Yeah.
Come on
Yeah,
out.
and let's not take it as I do want to know the actual ending. For me, I'm taking a fork in the road. The fork in the road is Nudgegate versus 9 Clues. I think both of them are attainable. I'm going more for Nudgegate. So there you go.
Mhm.
There you go.
9 Mile Hole or not. Yeah. Come on out, everybody. Okay, we do have a panel tomorrow. Save all your questions for then, guys. 7 p.m. normal time, normal bat time, normal bat channel. That's the World Series of Fenn. Thumbs up. We got 9 and 9 right now for the 9 Clues. Thumbs up for the World Series of Fenn. Yeah, that's a problem. It's okay, not important. It happens. Everybody's got their life. They get personal. You know, I get it. If you can't make it out, I get it. But if you can, it's a lot of fun. So come on
No,
out.
but there's no tease to WSOF. It's going to be a good time. That's not a tease. I don't know exactly what shenanigans will happen, but they will happen. That's not a tease. There's going to be a poker tournament with prizes. That's not a tease. I'm not sure when it comes to WSOF what the tease is, but it won't happen. We've brought and delivered every year. It's awesome. Awesome.
Okay, Dark asked for one sound clip for all the super chats. Here we go.
I'll smack you in the mouth. I'm Neil Diamond.
All right, Neil Diamond might make it. It's Vegas. Everybody's out here. All right, thanks everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. World Series of Fenn. Let us know if you're coming. Let us know if you'd like to donate something to the prize pool, and email us if you have any questions. See you, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.